Hello Leo, it's Julia here from the Highly Sensitive Tarot, and I'm here today to do a birthday reading for you. I've realised over the last year that I just don't have the energy to do an astrology reading for each sign every month, so I've tended to focus on Virgo because I'm a Virgo, but I thought it might be a nice thing to do a birthday reading for each sign, because that's something I can certainly do, and it be sort of looking at the energetic influences of the year ahead. So I've got 5 questions that I'm going to ask. I've got 3 oracle decks and a couple of decks of tarot cards. So the questions are going to be your current self, how do you feel right now? And there'll be 3 cards for each one of these. The second question, your overall theme for the year. The third question, key goals to pursue for the year. And the fourth question, obstacles and challenges to overcome over the next few months. And the last thing is a message from your spirit guides, and I'll be drawing an oracle card here for that, just to give you some advice from your spirit guides or some advice from the universe. So, without further ado, Leo, happy birthday all you Leos. Some of you will already have had your birthday and some it's yet to come, I know. But anyway, I hope wherever you are and whatever you're doing, that life is treating you well and you're happy. But we shall see, won't we? Let's have a look at your cards. So this is a true love reading card, because I thought, as this is a sort of year ahead reading, we want to look at some of the major themes that we all have, you know, in our lives, such as our love life, our careers, work, money, family, friends, you know, all of the things that are common to all of us, the things we're all interested in. So I thought this card, this deck of cards, would be a good oracle deck to use. So for Leo, if we could have a card that reflects excuse me, that reflects the current energy or the energetic theme of the year for Leo, please. Thank you. That's a funny one. There we go. So we have manifestation. Wow. So these are true love cards. So this manifestation here really is saying to me that this is something that you might be trying to manifest for yourself at the moment, is to bring some love into your life. Or if you're already in a relationship, to perhaps improve the quality of the love in your relationship, to improve the quality of your relationship, to perhaps improve how you feel about yourself, about your own self-love. That's a lovely card, isn't it? Can you see there? She sat with the chakras there engaged. That's her root, sacral and heart chakra, isn't it? We've got the sun, excuse me, my voice keeps going. We've got the sunflowers here. The woman's hair here is red, which speaks to me of energy. This is a very Leo type card, actually, isn't it? This is a very fiery card. A card of sunshine and energy and, yeah, just focus of your energetic state. The ability to manifest the things that you want in life. And like I said, as this is a true love card, this is most certainly about manifesting something positive or a positive change for yourself within your love life. So that's obviously quite a key area for you coming up, Leo, or it's certainly an area that is on your mind at the moment and may become more significant for you as the year goes on. So I'm also going to draw an archetype card because I think these can sometimes give us clues to all sorts of things that are going on in your life, and within you, actually, within you as a person. So let's see what we get. So Spirit, if we could have some clarity around archetypes for Leo, please, of the archetypal energies that could be floating around for Leo at this time. You see, I'm doing some terrible shuffling here. These are both such big decks of cards. I'm not the best at shuffling anyway, but these are huge cards. So for Leo, please. Thank you. Let's see what we have. Companion. That's interesting, isn't it? Companion. So we've had manifestation, and perhaps the manifestation of some love into your life, or an improvement in the quality of a relationship within your life. And then we've got companion, which is something not overtly romantic necessarily. This could be about friends. Yeah, this could talk of a long-standing relationship that now feels perhaps more as a friendship rather than a romantic relationship. But in the picture here, we've got friends, haven't we? Friends. So it's light attributes. This is loyalty, tenacity, and unselfishness, which to me really speaks of, you know, that sort of unconditional love that you would have for your friends or for people that you enjoy spending time with, that you just genuinely want the best for them. You want what's right for them, and that you're loyal to them. And in its shadow attributes, we've got betrayal by misusing confidences and a loss of personal identity. So that might speak to us of somebody who perhaps feels that they're not getting their own needs met within a friendship or a relationship of one kind or another. Yeah. Companion. These are really interesting cards to have come out together, aren't they? Perhaps this is talking to us about the fact that you have a companion, or you have a friend that you would like to manifest into something more, into a relationship that's deeper and more of a romantic relationship, perhaps. Or perhaps you're just trying to manifest some better quality friendships within your life. But yeah, there's certainly something about the quality of the relationships with people in your life here, Leo. So we've got your two oracle cards here to start us off, and then, as I said, I'm going to draw 12 tarot cards now, and they will be 3 cards for 4 questions. So I'm going to start with your current self, and that is, how do you feel right now? Right now in August of 2022, how does Leo feel right now? And obviously, whenever you come across this reading, Leo, if if the messages here resonate, if the reading fits, then, you know, it's obviously for you, isn't it? That's a good thing. But anyway, for Leo, how does Leo feel right now? Thank you, Spirit. So 3 cards. We have the Queen of Cups, the Judgment card, and the Ten of Wands. So the Queen of Cups, the Judgment card, and the Ten of Wands. So this would say to me that right now you are sat in some very strong feminine energy, that you're receptive to life, you're receptive to energies, you're receptive to your own emotions and to other people's emotional states, that there might be some kind of rebirth going on here, some kind of transformational process within yourself. It's almost like a shedding a skin and becoming somebody new, becoming a new person. And then we've got the Ten of Wands here, which is feeling tired and a little bit burdened, perhaps, as we can see here, this woman with all her cases and belongings and bags, and you can see she's come a long way, but there's certainly a transformative energy to these cards at the moment. This is how you are feeling right now, that you're open, you're receptive to life, receptive to other people, receptive to energies around you, and that you are going through some kind of transformational process. It's interesting, these cards here, let's look at these, look. They're almost the same person, aren't they, really? The Queen of Cups and this manifestation energy here. Perhaps the Queen of Cups here is trying to manifest this relationship. She's trying to manifest some love into their lives. And I can see that this is like the culmination, if you like, of a lot of hard work. I think that this kind of process that you've been going through, this is kind of the end result of a journey, of a path, I think, here. So the second question is the overall theme of the year, and we have the Queen of Wands, we have the Two of Cups, and we have the Three of Cups. Wow! So we've got another Queen. So the overall theme of the year is, again, and the Queen of Wands is just like she's the mistress of manifestation, isn't she? She's somebody that really holds, like we can see here, she's holding this energy in her hand, this spark of something she's holding in her hand here. And the card that is following that is the Two of Cups, which is a new relationship. A new relationship, the tentative first steps of a new relationship. And then following that, we've got the Three of Cups, which this can be taken in various ways. But I think within the context of this reading here, with these other cards, this is enjoyment of life. This is friendship, companionship, good times, emotional connections. Yeah. There's emotional connections all over these cards here, to be honest, Leo. This is lovely. Then the third question we've got here is, what are the key goals for you to pursue this year? And we have the Five of Pentacles. We have the Ace of Pentacles. That's interesting, isn't it? And we have the Knight of Swords. Blimey. So, key goals to pursue this year. And that's really very interesting, actually, that how you feel and the overall theme of the coming months and the coming year for you. There's lots and lots. There's a really very emotional quality to these cards. And then I asked the question, key goals to pursue. And we've got Pentacles. And Pentacles of hardship, actually. Of struggle, of feeling perhaps alone with those struggles, feeling quite small and insignificant, I think, actually, of starting something new. Whatever this is, these key goals, they're things that are going to come in quite quickly, I think, here. We've got the Knight of Swords, who is the speediest knight in the deck, and whenever there's stuff going on with him, it's usually quite hasty. It can sometimes be a little bit reckless or a little bit impatient, but it's usually things are happening, things are moving. So whatever this is that your goals are, they are to do with your financial situation, perhaps your job, your career. There's a new start here. Something's going to happen quite quickly, I feel. But isn't it interesting that we've got 6 cards here? Well, 8 cards actually, that are all to do with relationships and relationships of the heart, affairs of the heart. And then we look at your key goals, and they're very, they're not emotional things, you know, they're very tangible things. They're about achieving things. They're about security. They're about the foundations of your life. Let's have a look at the astrology that we've got here so far. So we've got water, we've got judgment, which is fire, Pluto. We've got the 10 of Wands, which is Sagittarius. We've got the 2 of Cups, which is Cancer, the 3 of Cups, which is Cancer, the 5 of Pentacles, which is Taurus, and the Knight of Swords, which is an air sign. Yeah, there's nothing here that particularly represents you as such, Leo, so far anyway. But yeah, it's interesting, isn't it, about when I ask the question how you feel and what the theme of the year will be for you. We've got relationships, we've got emotions, we've got connections, but the actual tangible goals that you perhaps need to pursue this year are about your security, your stability, perhaps making money, starting a new job, a new project, things happening, things changing quite quickly, actually. And then question 4 is the obstacles and challenges to overcome in the coming months and the coming year. And we have strength, which is you, which is lovely, Leo. We have the 5 of Wands. And we have the 3 of Swords. So, Blimey, this is a funny old reading, Leo. This is a funny old reading. So with obstacles and challenges to overcome, the Strength card is an energy of digging deep. It's looking within. It's about conquering the more shadow aspects of your personality, of yourself. It really is an inward looking card. I think it's about finding courage in your convictions, being strong, finding things within yourself that you can depend on, and yeah. And then we've got the Five of Wands here, which is Leo again. This is Saturn in Leo. And this is a card of conflict, really. This is a card about needing to pull together, to surmount your challenges and your obstacles. You can see here in this picture that everyone's sort of pulling in a different direction, really, aren't they? And if everybody pulled together, perhaps they would achieve their goal much quicker. And I'm going to say, because we've got the Strength card here, that this is not about challenges that you have with other people in your life. This is perhaps about challenges you have within yourself and kind of mastery of yourself, to somehow bring your own thoughts and feelings and behaviour into alignment and into balance, if you want to achieve something in particular. And then the last card we've got here is the Three of Swords, which is really a difficult energy, isn't it? This is another Saturn card. This is in Libra. This is distress, isn't it? This is pain, this is anguish, this is negative thinking. This is feeling pulled apart from within, really. And I think, as I said, I don't necessarily see these things as being outside of you, that perhaps somebody's going to break your heart, if you like, although that is entirely possible. But I think these are things that need to be reconciled and resolved within yourself. Often in affairs of the heart, things like that, which is very definitely a theme here. We can talk ourselves out of things. We can become so conflicted in our own thinking that we sort of disappear down a rabbit hole and can't see the truth ahead of us. We can't see what we need to do. We can't see the kind of lies that we tell ourselves, I suppose. I think many of us grow up with a kind of image or a sort of version of ourselves that we see inside our mind, and sometimes that's based on things from the past, things that are no longer relevant, but we still hold that as like a truth about ourselves. I was looking at these and wondering if I want to clarify them. Let's have a look at the bottom of the deck, what we've got here. Yeah, and see, this is what I've just been saying, isn't it? The bottom of the deck for me is often what is the crux of the matter, and you know, that really is at the heart of the matter. It might be something that you can't see or you're not aware of, but we've got Temperance here, and Temperance is about balance, isn't it? It's about integration, moderation. It's about finding healing within ourselves, to stop all of this kind of Five of Wands energy, of this conflict, of feeling pulled apart. And we've got another card here of feeling pulled apart, haven't we? And like I said, I don't necessarily think that that is an energy outside of yourself. I think that that might be something within, something that you need to deal with. And I think that this card here is key to that, this Temperance card. This is about manifesting healing within yourself, about filling your own cup, about looking after yourself, finding some self-love, finding some compassion for yourself, healing perhaps some of those long-standing established wounds in yourself about you not being worthy even of receiving love or getting what you need. And I see that very strongly here, actually, when we look at your obstacles and challenges to overcome. So let's just sum up, shall we? And then I will draw your message from Spirit Guides Oracle card. So we started off with manifestation and companion, which yeah, I mean that could resonate in so many different ways for you, but in the story that I'm telling here of the way the cards are flowing, to me this manifestation is about finding love, real love, something that feels real, something that feels whole, that is passionate, that is romantic, that is unconditional. Yeah. There's also aspects here of needing to improve the quality of relationships with your friends and perhaps even your family here. There's lots and lots of energy here in the overall sort of theme for the year about needing connection, I think, actually, whether that be through friendships or a romantic relationship, because they're both here. I think the Queen of Wands is very definitely trying to manifest better quality relationships, better connections, whether they be romantic ones or very benign relationships, very companion type friendships, or whether they be your connections with your family. I think the Queen of Wands and this manifestation card here, they're things that are very definitely themes for your year, Leo. And I think that you know that, because in your current self, how you feel right now, we've got this very open and receptive Queen of Cups energy. We've got the rebirth and the transformational energy of Judgment. And we've got the Ten of Wands, which is the ending of a cycle, of coming towards the end of something that has felt a burden to you for some time. There are still challenges ahead. I think that your key goals to pursue will manifest around feeling secure, feeling stable, having good firm foundations in life. The nurturing of a new seed of activity, of something that you're trying to make real in this world, whether that be a new job, a new life, a new home. It could be anything, a new garden. But whatever it is, there's going to be some quite swift changes there. I think something is going to come quite suddenly. I can't really give you any indications particularly of when these things are going to happen for you through the year. Yeah, I don't think that that's something that I really want to get into, is sort of trying to give dates and times of when things might happen. This is a general sort of influences of the coming year for you. Things to think about, really. Things to reflect upon. And as I said, there's definitely some changes coming up for you here, which I think if you're able to focus on your goals and the things that you want, I think you're quite capable of achieving those things. There is definitely movement. There is definitely change afoot. Lots of communication, quite swift and speedy communication coming up for you regarding something quite tangible and something quite practical that will make a difference in your day-to-day life. But in your obstacles and challenges, as I said, there is some inner work to be done here, Leo. You know, it's nice to see, actually. It's quite amazing to see here in your obstacles and challenges. You're here. These are two of your cards. We've got Strength, which is Leo, and the Five of Wands, which is Leo. These are things that you need to look within, about how you perceive yourself, I think, about who you think that you are versus who you want to be. You know, I can't disguise the fact that, you know, we've got the Three of Swords here. This is difficult, painful energy. This is really having to endure something that is painful, something that will cut you almost to the core, really. And perhaps it will be that will bring about this change for you. As I said, at the bottom of the deck, we've got the Temperance card, which for me really sums up your obstacles and challenges. It's about moderating and balancing the extremes within yourself, the extremes within your life, about finding the ability to fill your own cup, to heal, to grow, and to feel healthier and more secure within yourself. And perhaps that's what's needed to bring about this manifestation of this new relationship, or this better quality of relationships in your life, these connections that I can see that you so crave, actually. This improvement in the connection of your relationships in life, whether they be romantic or platonic. I think that there is a real need here to improve the quality of those things, and I think that is going to need to come from within. That change is going to have to come about within yourself first. So there we go. This is a very transformational reading here, actually. You know, we've got the Temperance card, the Judgment card, and the Strength card. We've got two Queens here. We've got a 10, we've got an Ace. It's a really transformational reading. It's a very positive reading, I would say, on the whole. Some good things coming up for you, Leo, if you're prepared to dig deep a little bit, I think, and perhaps bring some of the more challenging aspects of yourself out into the light, and be prepared to have a good sort of long, hard look at yourself about certain aspects of yourself. So I'm going to draw one last card for you, Leo, and this is a message from your spirit guides, and this is the Angels Among Us deck. There's angels, goddesses, all sorts of ascended masters within this deck. So we'll see who we get, and I shall read from the book. It's a very good little book and it has lots of advice. So we shall do that to finish off your reading, Leo. So I do hope this has resonated for you. I hope you can see the positivity, actually, and the opportunity, actually, within this reading. There's an opportunity for so much healing and so many things to resolve within yourself and within your life here. So from your spirit guides for Leo, please, what do we have? Oops. Aha. Archangel Sandalaphon. Archangel Sandalaphon. I bet I've pronounced that completely wrong. This is card number 13, which is interesting, isn't it? In numerology, that's number 4, which talks of structure and stability and foundations. I do see foundations and structure and stability and security as being an issue for you over the next year. But anyway, this is Archangel Sandalaphon. And on his card here, we've got Earth Star, answered prayers, and music. So let's have a look in the book and see what is said about this Archangel here. Sandalaphon. I thought I'd heard of all of the angels here, but clearly not. Sandalaphon. So he's the angel who can deliver your prayers to the divine on your behalf. He is the angel of music and the bridge between heaven and earth. Working with the Earth Star chakra, he can help you to activate and ground your energy into the earth in a deeper and more conscious and connected way. This can help you to stay grounded in the truth of who you are and in your own soul purpose and path. He is a powerful angel to call upon whenever you feel that your prayers are not being heard. So in love and relationships, don't lose yourself in your relationship. Stay true to who you are by staying grounded in your own truth and in the earth beneath you. That's interesting, isn't it? That's interesting. Work. Ask for what you want. Talk to Archangel Sandalaphon and the Divine and say it out loud. Write it down. Be clear with yourself and the universe about your goals and dreams. Home. If you are looking for a new home, be sure to ask for exactly what you want. If you're happy where you are, remember to ground the energy of your home just like you ground your own energy. In money, plant seeds now for what you would like to harvest later. And well-being, plant seeds now for what well-being. Ground yourself by getting outside, eating well, eating whole foods, moving your body, and music is therapy. So you can call on Archangel Sandalaphon for assistance with grounding your energy, activating your Earth Star chakra, prayer and praying in a way that works for you, hearing divine guidance through music, talking to the divine daily, and managing your life as a living prayer. Interesting. Excuse me. My voice is terrible. There we go. It was interesting with the money bit here. And we had plant seeds now for what you would like to harvest later. And that's exactly what's being done here, isn't it? Plant seeds now for what you would like to harvest later. So take that however you will, Leo. But this is very much a card of staying grounded. To not lose yourself in relationships. And that's interesting, isn't it? Because we had that here with the companion card, didn't we? Loss of personal identity. That's a kind of codependent energy, isn't it? About losing yourself in somebody else's energy, or somebody else's needs becoming more important than your own. And so in that way you kind of lose yourself, you lose the sort of essence of who you are and what you need. And I do think that that's what's going to be one of the biggest challenges for you this year, actually, Leo, is to find yourself. This is you, this is Leo, and this is in your obstacles and challenges section here. This is about digging deep and remembering who you are, actually, despite all of the conflicts and the challenges around you and all the pulls that you have in your daily life, all the things that other people want from you. This is about you. This is about discovering what you need. And I think this Archangel here is encouraging the use of music to do that in some way or another. To also ask very clearly for what you want, to write down your goals, to write down your dreams, to look after yourself, and to listen to music. So there we go. I do hope that was helpful, Leo. That was a lovely reading, actually. I know I've talked about some kind of difficult themes here about, you know, some level of distress and hardship and the need to dig deep. But on the whole, this is a very positive reading. This is a reading of transformation, of deepening the connection with yourself, with your relationships in life, with finding healing, with finding balance, with manifesting the things that you actually really want in life. It's all here for you. So there we go. I do hope you enjoyed that, Leo. I do hope that that resonates, and maybe you can check back on this reading later in the year and see how things are panning out for you. But anyway, take care and look after yourself, and I hope that you've had a lovely birthday, and I hope that you're well. So thank you.